All right. Hello, hello.
Oh.
What up?
Hello, friends.
We are, well, I can't say we're back. We're on a new game.
Yeah, we're back for a new game.
We're back on Ace Attorney in a new game, like 200, or what, 100 and some years in the future. We're taking a little bit of a time skip here.
Mm-hmm.
But we are on Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. I think that's how that gets arranged, if I remember correctly. I only looked for like 5 whole seconds, so. Who wants to introduce themselves?
Hello, my name is Manabingu. I am a resident voice actor, and I've been here for all of our Ace Attorney gameplay streams, and it's been really fun to do this with our wonderful friends here. And yeah, I'm excited to check out a game where the POV this time is not the lawyers, it's the prosecution.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! So
yeah, and
that's
you can
the new.
introduce which role you're doing, because you're technically the only. I mean, yeah, you're technically the only role that we know of at the moment, officially.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Miles Edgeworth. How are you?
Amazing.
10 out of 10.
All right, Lemur.
Yep. Sorry, I paused too long before Mana went because I was chewing. Hi, hello. My name is Lemur. You'll get to find out later who I am. I'm sure we'll get introduced to them at some point. In this stream.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm excited to. It's been such a long time since we've been in this time period with these games, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and like this takes place very shortly after the third game and the original trilogy ends. So we're going back into a whole bunch of characters that we know, which is really kind of exciting. I don't know if it's going to be like going home again, or if we're going to look at some of these characters and go, oh god, not again. Probably going to be a little bit of both. Excellent. And hi, I'm Kels. I am your player one, so I have the controller. You're seeing me. You see my screen. And I also can't introduce who I am yet. There's also going to be characters that we don't know who we are yet, that we'll have to assign on the fly between Lemur and I, and should be fun. Cool.
Yeah.
So quick recap. Last time we played as Miles Edgeworth, which was like 3 years ago in our time. It's been a long time. I don't know if it's actually been 3 years, but it feels like 300 years. So, last time we played as Miles Edgeworth, we were investigating a murder at Hazakura Temple, gave up when Larry had more psyche locks, and then argued with Franziska in court. Now for something that has absolutely nothing to do with any of that. And this time we actually did earn our law degree instead of finding it in a cereal box prize. Yes. So, yeah, I don't think that Manfred von Karma would have been okay with the whole lawyeros thing. So.
No, he would not.
So, we ready to get started? It was 3 years ago. Time is not a social construct for me right in this very moment. It will become it very soon again.
Damn.
We ready to get started? We ready to see what sort of chaos Miles Edgeworth is going to probably stumble into, like we've seen Edgeworth. There's no way he's creating chaos.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah. Woo!
Ooh. Okay, which art style do we want? Do we want the new pretty sprites, or would we like to play with the pixel art?
I'm kind of leaning more toward HD, but Pixel is so cute.
The pixel, I will say, like,
HD.
I don't know how it looks like on the stream looking at it. The pixel art looks real damn crunchy.
Yeah.
So
let's go HD.
Let's go with HD. We can
HD.
always swap. So, all right. Episode 1 is Turnabout Visitor.
Ooh.
And we got a trophy just for showing up.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Participation points.
Woo! Probably the
love
only
those.
point we're going to get.
100%. March 14th. 1:16 a.m. question mark? To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. That may be true, but why? Oh wait, there's two people talking.
Why go
Holy
this
shit,
far?
wait.
I got you.
Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but guilty verdict is all that matters to me,
Oh, damn.
no matter what the cost.
Edgeworth, how many times
Someone's
can people get shot in your
dead.
fucking office?
Why, man?
I was muted because I was chewing, but oh shit!
Who is this bitch?
He's a prodigy
I'm a
among prosecutors.
prodigy. Always have been, always will be. March 14th, 2:05 a.m. Prosecutor Building, 12th floor hallway.
And Lemur, you and I will have to throw for him, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have to. Oh, look at this little man. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean and not full of
a dead
blood.
body in there.
Well, I don't know that it was particularly clean other than the dead body, but is this kind of like the equivalent of when a cat brings you like a rat and brings it on your pillow? Like,
God, I hope there's not a dead body in my office right now. The door's unlocked.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, bud.
Detective Gumshoe? It's the smell. It's very familiar.
Decaying body.
Blood? Decaying body, my favorite. No, just kidding. This place is trashed. Oh. What the?
oh damn.
No.
I died.
Oh, damn.
What is the meaning of this? Gumshoe, I told you to clean up all the bodies. God.
Freeze.
Okay.
Yeah, who is this?
I don't know.
Oh damn.
Oh, it's the guy. Identify yourself.
Shut up.
You can't make me. No, just kidding. You've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Oh.
Shit.
That's my outfit, you bitch. Is that a threat?
How else would you take me firing at the wall, my guy?
Fuck that outfit in particular.
Let me make one thing very clear.
What?
That was like my favorite outfit. No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one.
You can get away with murder somewhere else, though.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
not in my fucking office.
Like, go somewhere else if you want to kill people.
The audacity of
nice
this
salad.
bitch.
Yeah. Like this bitch in particular. Wait, that actually worked? Did he just leave?
He was just like, peace out, man. I can't get away with committing murder in your office, so I'm just gonna go.
What the fuck?
Like,
My
obvious
name.
conclusion.
My name is Miles Edgelord. I am the edgelordiest edgelord of all
Jesus
prosecutors, and that's why that bitch left. He knows what's coming. And I work as a prosecutor in my local district. The best prosecutor, might I add. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad.
Rich bitches.
Yeah, I totally had like salmon for breakfast and those little nice little crackers and shit. It was great.
Those little cornichons and, you know.
Yeah. And like the little green grapes, like the muscats, perfect. I would be thrusted is a funny word. I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. He looks so angry to just have this body. March 14th, 2:56 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
I just love how we spent ages as Maya trying to expose Edgeworth's love of the Steel Samurai, and this bitch just has it in his office. Like,
Just
bigger
a
than that
fucking action
stupid
figure.
King of Prosecutors award. That man spent like $700 on a figurine that size.
Oh yeah, like that is the most expensive ones too.
Mhm.
If it's that tall,
Like,
fuck.
this man is a weeb.
That shit is premium Bandai.
Mm-hmm. I'll play forensics. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. You know what? We don't have a judge, so forensics can be Elmo.
Yay!
I finished photographing the victim's body, sir.
Very well. Thank you, Elmo. Please continue your investigation.
Yes, sir.
Oh god.
I can't remember. Did I take Gumshoe?
You took Gumshoe.
Okay, sorry, I'm
taking
chewing.
somewhere else. You're good.
I had a feeling when it's like nobody's going, I was like, oh damn, it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
I remembered my other main character.
You were so excited about that one, so.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay, sir?
Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene.
Yeah, you might disturb the evidence.
You might wake up the dead guy.
When I heard that when I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away.
This, unfortunately, is Dick Gumshoe. He is a detective with the local precinct. And the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being.
I feel like I should be yelling at you, but I'm not going to. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt?
Say it, don't spray it. No, I'm perfectly fine, however.
Yak, look what they did to your office. It's totally trash.
This little stomp, that was so cute.
He's like, ee. I'll say. The culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office.
Because that's the important part, Edgeworth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Sorry. Sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. Sorry.
I am.
You do something and it just cracks yourself up more than anybody else. Sorry.
Chat says, seems like a conflict of interest that the detective investigating this is our subordinate who's clearly in love with us.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's true.
This crime was committed in my office, so it's my responsibility to solve it.
I don't think that's
kind
how
of sounds
that
like
works.
a conflict of interest. We're going to continue with the conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't play by the rules. I'm edgelord.
Like, if someone gets murdered in your yard, it's not like it's suddenly your responsibility to go track down who it was, man. So.
That's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating.
Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why, of all places, did the murder occur in my office? Couldn't it have been next door? Come on.
Exactly. Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in my office?
Right. I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind.
I mean, like in the real world, he would be like the first suspect.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, why is he investigating? But again, we're in game world, and I have to remember to turn my brain off.
Yeah, especially because this man has definitely been accused of murder at least twice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, granted,
But
he didn't do either of them, but
he's got pretty privilege.
there we go.
Yeah, I was wondering about that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you?
No, not really. Especially because of this.
The key to your office?
I'm loving these logic blocks for security reasons. This office's door has a lock built into it.
Alright.
Oh wow, that's a new concept to me.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Never saw that.
What do you
coming.
mean, sir? Apparently it really is a new concept to me.
If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. What is with that evil smirk?
Logic? Yeah, bitch, put that away.
By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born.
And I'd like to point out, you know how Phoenix had his whole Magatama?
Yeah.
Well, that for a while was a whole thing of the series where each of the protagonists had their own thing. Great Ace Attorney kind of broke that a little bit, but I should point out Logic is Edgeworth's special thing. Like
It does seem like an Edgeworth buzzword.
Yeah, this man can just think, and that was a special thing.
My special powers is using my brain.
Hell yeah. That is the end result of using logic. Or as some people pronounce it, logic.
Yeah, there we go.
So, how do you use it?
Oh god.
Girl.
Oh.
Did you put your pants on by yourself, Gumshoe?
Yes.
Sorry.
He needed help dressing himself today. Anyway, first, I recall the information we've gathered with L1 and LOL, and then I connected them together with triangle. I almost said Anyway, now to use L1 and recall the facts. Brain blast.
Okay, so we're gonna put together the crime scene and the office key. Oh, there's no question about it. We have already repeatedly demonstrated that we run more on lucky galaxy brain guesses than we do on logic. Look, if my gut doesn't guess it, I'm wrong every single time. So therefore, I don't use logic. Edgeworth and I are not on the same plane.
Yeah. We don't share that brain cell, unfortunately.
Absolutely not. Like, look, for any of you who are watching our the Somnium Files thing, as a reminder, I have a counter of how often Date and I are on the same wavelength at this point. So, I do not expect.
It's scary when it happens.
I don't expect logic to go very well for us.
100%. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir.
And chat, look, I will make fun of Edgeworth for literally anything. We will be eating our words at some point. And I'm aware of that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? Damn.
You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir.
Yes, I know I'm beautiful. Anyway, well, wait, that's not what you said. Yes, well, when you follow leads to Their conclusion, only the truth remains.
I'm so smart.
However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully, before piecing leads together, the logic should follow.
So basically what I'm hearing is, if everything goes well, it's fine. But if we think too hard, then we take psychic damage.
Yeah.
What the hell? Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we?
Yes, sir. See, the other thing that Edgeworth doesn't know he needs to take into account is that he's not being controlled by himself.
Jeez.
So,
Yeah.
We get to like something wrong.
Look, I only got to brandish around the prosecutor's badge for one case. And that was just
Oh,
a
man.
taste of the stupid things I'm going to be doing.
Hell yeah.
All right, begin investigation. High Prosecutor's Offices, room 1202.
oh, excuse me. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir.
I know that, and when I want to examine something, I simply use X when I'm next to it.
Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just use triangle, okay? I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir.
Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose.
That's fair. The badge I was apparently brandishing around wasn't even a prosecutor's badge. It was literally Phoenix's badge that we were borrowing from him. And I think I literally... Oh, look! Does he follow me? He follows me!
Oh my god! We're
cute.
playing tag! In the office with the dead guy! Yeah!
Yay!
Yippee!
All right.
Just to run all over that evidence.
Yeah, look. Who the fuck cares about, preserving the crime scene? All right, let's take a look at the gun.
Not me. What do we have here? Could this happen to be a murder weapon? If so, it'll mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here.
I think I've seen one of these before. It threw me off because the name was under.
Yeah.
So I was like, whoa.
No, I was laughing
Sorry.
more at, the cop thinks he's maybe seen a gun before.
Care to enlighten me as to where?
Oh, I know. Pulls out his gun out of his pocket. I was issued the exact same model, I think.
We should probably check
Buddy.
whether he has his right now. Like,
Buddy, do
please,
you have your gun?
please do pull it out of your pocket.
Ah, detective.
I'm sure you tried to show this to Pearl once, remember?
Yeah.
I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're, Kelsey's in the way, something really
Oh.
dangerous.
Man, they're really gonna play with me here about, like,
Nope, that is just there.
there.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna put me here and hope that I don't obstruct anything. But
Yeah.
no.
You didn't, but I was worried.
No, you're good.
But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much, except for in emergencies. So that's why I didn't recognize it.
So, it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by the precinct detectives.
All right. Hello.
I'm
Why are
not
you standing
touching
so close to him?
you. I'm not touching you. Anyway, do you have anything to report?
Nose to nose. Tell me what you got.
Sir, yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. And yet,
Wow, you're
Thank you,
close
Detective
enough to
Elmo. Smooch.
yeah.
smooth.
And yet, there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes.
Talk about a contradiction.
Oh yeah, you like me. Anyway, something out of the ordinary, huh? I should look around a bit more.
All right, so now that we've
Thanks.
made out with the officer.
Yeah, hot.
Just in the middle of a crime scene, like I gotta get my smooches in. Ouch! They even knocked over your chess set. I had it all set up ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games.
Because that's what you do at work.
I had no idea you were interested in chess.
Gay.
Okay.
That's real gay of you, Gumshoe.
Whoa.
Sorry. I actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try. Yeah, because they're the same thing.
Absolutely. Same board, it's fine.
In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve the case. Though I don't expect the game to tax my mental acuity much.
I mean, this is a man who is brand new to chess, who has just told you he's brand new at chess, so...
We finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Hey, Gumshoe.
Oh.
Why does it look like your name's written back here?
Oh no.
I don't believe it. I packed those files on the shelves so tight. So tight.
Wait.
I feel like that's how Gumshoe would say that.
Wait!
He's
That's
yours
not even-
to play with now, so...
Oh, I just don't know if I want to commit to that.
You gotta bring your inner Patrick Warburton.
That's not even... That not even an earthquake... The pause was in a weird spot. That not even an earthquake could make them fall off. But just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all.
A problem, to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back on the shelf.
Okay, well, apparently we're not going to look at what's written behind him. It's fine.
Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area.
He got his period. It's
Look-
okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, is he gone? Oh, okay. Is he? It does look
looks
like I'm sorry.
It looks like the bullet I mean, that's certainly what it feels like sometimes. But
Yeah.
it looks like the bullet passed
Yeah.
clean through his stomach area, sir.
Like, literally, anyone who's ever had a period, I think, has had this exact moment of, like, I'm sure that's what it looks like. Like, I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm sure, like, that's what it must look like to everyone else in this room.
You're out in public and you're like,
Maybe
God
it's
damn,
man-preg.
everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, his man preg happened. In other words, he was shot.
Yup. And until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that.
Please, have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene.
No
Right.
shit,
Because
sir.
I'm not touching this.
Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir?
Of course. This is the safest way I know how to keep track of it all.
I just stash it all in my pockets.
With
Yeah, he's
sticky
like,
notes.
he's got Mary Poppins pockets.
Mm-hmm.
All
Or
right,
even
if
funnier,
you say
he
so.
doesn't. It's just everything sticking out.
That's
That'd be
why his
great.
jacket's so big. It's full of secrets.
Mm-hmm. Nicely
It's
pressed suit,
inside.
except for the pockets. Just
The bulges.
It's inside his cravat.
there we go.
Or in his underwear. So you could be like, yeah, I'm not flat. Anyway, I keep all the evidence I find
Stop it.
either in or within my organizer.
Shove the
When I
gun
want-
down the front of our pants. It's fine.
When I want to re-examine a piece, I have to press R to open my organizer. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often.
Let's see. Remember when Edgeworth just took the bear statue and farewell my turnabout? That's right.
Oh yeah.
And I think we also missed. So apparently, the appearance of the victim is modeled after Takeshi Yamazaki. Yamazaki, the writer of the investigation games.
Is that why, like, the first victims always look so nondescript? So I kind of thought, like, wow, someone either really wanted to draw this guy. Like, it makes sense that they actually modeled it after a real person. So
Yeah. He does have that feel. What do we have here?
Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. I hope so. Where do you keep your ID, sir?
It's a police badge, detective.
I assumed it was a wallet. Oh, hey, I have the exact same thing, actually. What a coinkydink.
Not a coinkydink. Oh.
That word I get right.
Let's take a look inside. Oh, Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective just like you.
Is he investigating Edgeworth?
I
Where
seem
did this
to have
bitch go
gathered
for a month?
True. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use my logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other.
Alright, so let's open up logic.
We're gonna logic so hard.
Alright, so why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? The revolver, or the victim was a detective. So we'll take the victim was a detective and the revolver because it's the same model as those used by precinct detectives. And we'll connect those two. It must be his gun.
We've done the calculations, we've connected the dots.
Exactly. Scientifically speaking.
There we go. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives.
You know, for as little as Emma was in these games, I have used that line so many times.
It's a brain worm.
It is so good. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time?
Yes, sir. On it now, sir.
I don't want to touch blood. Or bodies.
He doesn't get paid enough for that.
Excuse me, pal. Let's see what we've got here. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, this guy's wearing a gun holster.
So it appears
What a shock!
That our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him.
Alright.
I mean, we've met other detectives from this police agency. I can't imagine he would be that difficult to get a gun off of him.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else we can find out about this revolver.
Yeah, I mean, we've met detectives in this game, and that means they've moved up from beat cop, because we have met beat cops in this game, too. Like, we know that the bar is on the floor for them.
As I always say, you gotta look really carefully at each piece of evidence. Do you always say that? You can use R to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Use L1 and R1 to zoom in and out to get the nitty-gritty.
Look at the little horse.
The horsey.
I can't look
Uma
at the horse.
Musume.
Oh, just straight down the barrel.
Oh. This feels dangerous.
This is like
No
when
such thing
Luke
as a
looks
bad
at
angle.
at the lightsaber, like,
Put your eye out with that thing.
yeah.
Shoot your eye out, kid. To think that this is so easy to take a life with just the pull of a trigger.
You know, I can't ever see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones they use at the track and in field meets to start races. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you take off before it's fired, everybody always ends up following your. Has that happened to you, Gumshoe?
Are you speaking from personal experience, detective, or to chase you down for a false start, detective?
Now that you mention it, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place.
The best that the precinct can
Okay.
offer.
All right. Oh. It looks like only one round was fired from this.
Convenient. Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him?
It's called efficiency, Detective Gumshoe. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Whoa.
Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility.
Oh, interesting. So that was a reference to Gumshoe's original concept and production. Gumshoe was originally envisioned as a bookkeeper betting on horse races.
Oh. Interesting. Mr. Faith's holster. I bet he never thought he'd be killed by his own gun.
Yeah. Shot down by the very thing that's supposed to protect the people. I just can't get over that, sir. It's not right. We're gonna get the killer for this.
Maybe it's because the victim is a fellow detective. But for a second, Gumshoe sounded even more detective-like than usual. I'm proud of him. He deserves head pats.
Your files are all over the floor, sir.
They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and the killer.
Oh, I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. Little tantrum. I mean, it's just rendered all that time and effort I put in pointless.
Oh my god, I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room.
You were just complaining before you came in here that Detective Gumshoe had better keep your room clean.
Yeah, as in he better not be in here watching Netflix with potato chips. Anyway. And feeling important.
Well, I watered the flowers every day like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled.
Gumshoe, I need you to know, this man is lusting over his rival, not you. You can have a life.
I thought he was married. Does he have a life, actually? I guess this is all about we're going to find out. We should send the body to
Tim! Oh. Do I get to take him then?
Sure.
Why, oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you?
Are you alright?
Get your hand off of me. Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be!
You peasant.
Oh, me? Peasant? I take that back. Excuse me, do you know who I am? Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body.
The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh! Look at him! Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. He's had his period!
Oh man.
Sure. Just in a blood-stained suit, pal.
I forgot to get him a tampon. It's fine. Where are my manners?
Not the man preg. Aren't you that
Oh,
prosecutor?
Why, yes, I am. I'm Jacques Portsman, prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime, busting...
I'm Miles Edgeworth, and I don't care. Anyway, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. I feel like I almost said, "Hi, I'm Miles Edgeworth, and I don't like you." Anyway.
That's the subtext of every time he introduces himself to somebody. Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir.
So, you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office? Kind of messy, isn't it? Like,
Well,
there's, like,
I
a
wonder
dead guy
whose
in
fault
here
it
and
is.
everything.
I wonder whose fault it is. I feel like it's your fault, but I don't have enough evidence to say that. I just feel something. Like you're a red flag. Yes, that is correct.
Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim!
Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? My job.
will
I'm
not.
the police. I jump to conclusions.
I will not. I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. I don't say there because I am an asshole.
That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner.
Says who?
Uh-oh. I have a feeling I can smell where this is going. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on business trip this whole time, pal. I'm the one that's had the key. Uh-huh. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? I vibe too hard with Gumshoe. Oh no.
You're gonna get your own count soon.
Truly, though, I feel like we're a match made in hell. Very similar. So the only one who could get in here was me. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means.
So it was you then! You're Jim's killer!
No way, pal, you got it all wrong.
Everyone calm the fuck down.
How dare you?
Keep your pants on, calm down, it's fine.
Mr. Portsman, correct? If you're a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected.
Bitch.
Like me. Flip hair. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions?
Well, to be fair, the two most likely people are in here investigating, so... Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know? Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal?
First of all, I want to say I don't need to wear a medal around my neck to say, "Ooh, I'm so great." I just am. Anyway,
You just have a giant one at the back of your office right here.
Yeah, but I don't wear it. There's the difference. A pleasure to work with you, I think.
You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room after all.
Thank you. I intend to.
I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there! Sir!
What the hell is this?
I want you to capture the scene on film for me. My
Oh God,
final
please don't.
farewell to my partner Jim.
You're such a drama queen.
Good
Jim, my
God.
love.
And the Oscar goes to this fucking guy. I should probably give them some space. I think he's gonna kiss it. That's necromancy or something. I'm not sure.
Gotta make out with the corpse, otherwise it's not a real investigation.
Or a real lover's quarrel or something, I don't know.
There we go. Why was his hand sticky?
Ew!
Oh, it's your trophy. The Knight of Prosecutors, right?
King, actually. King of prosecutors, and no, it's not a trophy, it's a shield.
They only sent this to the winning prosecutor, right?
No, everyone else gets them too, and then but the real one is the only one. It's got a little note written on the bottom that says, "Congratulations."
The You Tried star.
There we go.
Let me explain this in a way that you can understand, Gumshoe. This is like the equivalent of a YouTube play button, okay? Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. As for my own worth, edge worth, if you will, that is something only I can determine for myself.
That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime.
I need him to say that in front of Francisca because he would get taken down about 8 pegs immediately.
100%. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. In the Japanese version, the K on the trophy stands for Kenji, meaning prosecutor.
Yep.
Ooh. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll was spared any harm. It was Bandai exclusive and I would have flipped my lid.
I can't really laugh at him too hard. That would also be like my top concern. I feel like
That would be my
knickknacks.
first reason to go berserk.
Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. Would you want to come over to my house and watch it with me?
There we go.
What's it about again?
Well, I don't know much about it myself, but
Excuse me?
I don't know much about it myself. I just have this $800 doll right here.
So, like, the hero of the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo, is the Steel Samurai. And his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, it's a high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Not like I would know anything about that, but like spin-offs like The Pink Princess, Warrior of the Little Old Tokyo, and The Niggle Samurai, for example, along with a deluge of merchandise and even a new stage show gives it presence. Not that I've been to the stage show, mind you, because I don't do that on my days off. No.
You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabid fanboy? I love the phrasing.
Of
That
course
was
not.
fantastic.
Anyone who keeps up with society knows at least this much. What are you, not nerd? Anyway, that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let's return to the investigation and not talk about my needs.
Don't want to talk about your interests anymore?
Nah.
No. Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers?
The ones that come in with the card attached every month, like clockwork for you? Yep.
Who's sending you flowers every month, Edgeworth?
Okay. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hey, no. What?
Was kidding.
Hey, no.
All will be resolved. Wendy.
Sure, I'll go to the prom with you, Gumshoe. Oh, Miss Irony, how painful are thy thorns.
Wendy. Isn't that the name of the old lady with the whiny voice that's Stock?
That's enough, detective. You do not need to remind me further. Ugh.
Which means undoubtedly she's going to show up, and I do not relish the thought of having to voice her again.
Good time.
Your jacket, sir. What's it doing on the floor? Good God.
It's having
Blah.
floor time, Gumshoe. Duh.
It
There's a
must have
safe behind
fallen
it.
off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round. I was so angry.
What's in your safe, Edgeworth? So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot your jacket as well?
Yeah, they're like a total jacket hater.
They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your prosecutorial debut in?
Prosecutorial debut is crazy.
Have we forgotten what his prosecutorial debut was? Because we got to see it. It was an awful trial. Like,
What if they had shot through it? It would have been a disaster.
why would you keep that on your wall?
'Cause I'm edgy. It's not worth getting worked up over, detective. Not when there's something more here.
Huh? Like what?
I take it you haven't noticed yet, detective. There's a giant contradiction right here in front of us.
Yeah, I think chat figured it out.
Me don't think so good. Explain. Really?
Lovingly. Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him. Ew.
Well, all that rubbing that you've probably done might have done some of that.
But I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. Ooh.
I don't like it when he looks at us like that.
First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. Oh, this is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at it and press triangle with conviction. And when I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, present it! This is how I do things.
Alright, we'll present the victim's revolver, because only one shot was fired from it.
Eureka! This bullet hole is the contradiction.
What do you mean, sir? Explain the whole thing to me again.
It's elementary, my dear Gumshoe. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first felled the victim.
Sorry, I got really into the music for a second and forgot what we were doing.
Right, and the second felled the frame.
Hey, that's right.
It'd be so funny to have Gumshoe sound like Patrick from SpongeBob. Just kidding. However, this gun was only fired once.
Hey, that's true too.
Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? Ooh. Yes.
By the way, I noticed something, sir.
Yeah.
What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame?
Oh, that. It's a secret safe.
Secret? A secret safe? Oh, I smell money. Buddy.
I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like that what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move the frame out of the way.
I have my super extra special rare Steel Samurai trading cards in here.
Roger that.
No, it's the sexy version, obviously.
The Dakimakura.
Yeah, it's the sexy version. Come on. Ain't no way nothing else is in there.
Too bad we don't have X-ray vision like we do in Somnium. Just see what's in there.
Exactly.
Achoo! Achoo! Talk about dusty.
I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while.
I had no idea there was a safe here, or I'd keep it clean for you, sir.
Well, then that would defeat the point of it being a secret.
Yeah, then it wouldn't be a secret safe anymore.
So when did you put this thing in?
It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one.
Really? I had no idea.
Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence.
So, what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth?
My sexy steel samurai.
Porn.
Right now, nothing. We only use them to store
Pornomax.
especially important evidence when a trial is in session.
That's it? I was squashing my hopes and dreams.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I squashed your hopes and dreams. Oh my god. I won't rest
Thank you for your
until
apology.
I've inspected everything. Now this is odd.
You found something, sir?
This keypad. Don't you find it a bit too clean?
Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself.
You there, forensic scientist.
Yes, sir!
Could you please dust this area for fingerprints?
Sir, I'm very
He's been
busy trying to, take these photographs, but
Mm.
fucking whatever. You got it,
That's been
sir!
happening so long. How many
It's a
photos do you
photo
need with a dead
shoot.
body?
No, oh my god, it's like he's gonna do that one pose of what's the guy? The guy who played the Flash and was doing the peace sign on his own grave. Like that shit. Y'all
Yeah.
remember that? That's what he's doing.
I couldn't find, let alone lift, a single print. Looks like it was wiped down well.
As I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback.
Can you not just think on your own, Edgeworth?
No. Actually, no, he would never use Grok or ChatGPT. Like, he would never.
No.
Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information we have. He'd
Here's-
probably start laughing at people who do.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that he would be so, openly superior about the fact that he didn't use them.
Right, exactly.
Like, he would just be obnoxious.
It's like, you used Grok and ChatGPT? What are you?
Do you think this is where he kept the screwdriver Damon Kent asked him to get when Lana was hiding a body in his car? Yeah, that seems
Yes.
realistic. Okay, so we're gonna go with... we'll go with the wiped fingerprints and the killer's goal. Because obviously they wanted something in here. Haha.
I believe I have figured out what the murderer was after.
Well, what is it, sir?
The fact that the safe was wiped clean of for fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe. Making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. I wonder if knowing what the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime. Huh.
Alright, so we have theft. Could there be another gun in play? And there was a struggle.
Ooh.
I mean, if the motive was theft, why do we have two guns?
Right.
Maybe we'll go with that.
Death gun.
Nope.
Oh, shit,
Psychic
never
damage.
mind. No, we took psychic damage. Not exactly a shining example of a perfect lineup of logic. Shit. Hmm.
Maybe it's signs of a struggle weren't actually signs of a struggle. It was someone looking.
Yeah. There is a possibility that the files splayed on the floor are not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer.
Okay, so that one was supposed to tell us, like, you can't use the evidence in the same way that they've told you to use the evidence. I get it.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean like it could be from when the killer tried to find something, sir?
Mm, precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna shelf files like you've never seen before, even at at a library.
Sure. Let's give that a try.
Why do all the good ones always die young? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hmm. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth.
Okay. And so, what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth?
First, we calmly restore the files to their rightful place.
You got it. Here, let me help.
So this file goes here, and that book goes there.
You sure know a lot about where things go, despite it being, Mr. Edgeworth's office.
I'm in love with him. No, just kidding.
Because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, pal. Okay, done.
Oh. It would appear that the murder was definitely committed here.
The handprints like that.
Yeah.
Ugh, the bloodstains on the bookshelf are still fresh. Is that like a door or something?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's
see.
like you see like the break in the shelf.
Yeah.
I suspect the victim was killed in a standing position here, and the prints on the shelf.
I guess it could be from him leaning back against it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sitting down on it, then slowly sliding down.
But what doesn't make
Yeah.
sense is there's a bullet hole down there near the floor.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And one, but inside of the book.
Yeah, that's why. So he would have had to be sitting or kneeling
Huh.
when he got shot for it to be that low.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy fell into the floor, right? The blood on the floor is kind of grossing me out.
Sir, you are a detective.
You're a detective.
Getting a
Detective.
little woozy here.
I don't have the time to deal with your weak stomach right now.
But you know I'm no good with blood, sir.
You're a detective, damn it! I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture. The blood looks like a kitty cat. Sorry. Is this spot something?
Is it maybe the body? Because, like, how does the bullet go through there, but it goes in his abdomen? Like, what position was he in?
There's clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole.
Did you have to shout that, man?
What do you mean, sir?
You don't see? Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up.
But if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down, sir? Whatever.
That would be illogical. The victim leaned against this shelf here, after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot.
Then that means, wait, what does that mean, sir?
It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective.
But you use it so good.
Oh god, can you share the brain cell, please?
No.
In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. It was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born.
So when you say someone made a mistake, that was you, right?
No, nuh-uh. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet hole's position?
Is it the position of the body, the position of the handprints, or the order of the files?
Yes. The body. The booty.
The body?
Yeah. If the victim was shot while he was lying down. Wait. Oh, wait.
Wait, didn't you just say that the line of reasoning is illogical, sir? You said the victim leaned against this shelf here after being shot.
I was trying to be nice and explain my complex logic in an easier way for you, detective.
Oh, really? Thanks for thinking of me, sir.
Fuck. I mean, good. I don't think he noticed my mistake. Whew.
Alright, what is the faulty assumption that caused the problem with the bullet hole's position? Is it the position of the handprints or the order of the files?
I was thinking handprints.
Yeah. The position of the handprints is what is causing this problem. We wouldn't be in this dilemma if the handprints were closer to the ground. The handprints are where they are, up top. Yes, you are quite perceptive, which is— oh wait, did I read it? Which is why this is not a viable hypothesis. God damn it, I'm sorry. I was like, wait, what?
It's okay.
Why am I talking to myself?
It's very funny thinking that he's just talking to himself like that.
He's just monologuing, going, wait.
And
but
Gumshoe
wait.
was just standing there like, are you okay, sir? Are you having a
Oh,
moment?
good point, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, no. Oh, so it was just, what if, then what's the right answer?
You still can't figure it out. Then allow me to explain.
Yes, please, sir. Christ.
Guess he didn't notice the slip-up, although at this point I shouldn't be surprised.
Alright, the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet hole's positioning is the order of the files.
Wait, hold on. 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1... Wait, what? Why? Anyway,
0.
I believe... Oh. Never mind. I believe the order of the files is a bit off.
You mean I put them back in the wrong order just now? Hey, actually, I think the labels on the files are wrong, sir.
Oh?
Yeah, you see here how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? What are those doing all the way down after 2, 1, 2, and 3? That's really weird.
Yes, we do just throw choices at the wall instead of using logic. That is our way.
Yeah. Actually, the way they are organized now is the correct order. They are exactly as I see them in my mind's eye.
Oh my god. But the numbers are all out of order.
Those white binders are special, so they are arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred.
That's not me.
Aha, so that's it.
Oh, me!
It's okay. I
believe.
see blue text and I'm like, oh, that's mine. And then I remember, wait, no, I'm not the point of view character this time.
I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you did, Detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out.
Do you think it'd be okay to prop the body back up to how it was before it was moved?
They finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you please, Detective Gumshoe. Again, I don't want to touch this. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. The killer went through the files first before shooting Mr. Faith.
And then put the files back in numerical order, I guess.
Exactly. And then proceeded to shoot the victim.
But why would someone kill a man and then look through your files one more time?
Puzzling indeed.
Yeah, we should talk about those other files.
The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime, but why?
More
No, the
clearly
crime-
say Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Right. Now the crime scene is as it was the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. This is
What is that? Why does it say Gumshoe on there in blood?
I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence.
yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed.
No, wait. There's got to be some mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me. Say something, sir.
It appears that one of my files was stolen.
Is that all, sir? What about me and my situation?
Oh yeah, there's also that. Is this what the killer was really after?
Yay!
Yay,
it.
help!
Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end.
And this most important message managed to reach us.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party.
If you are going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up.
Yeah, we just found it. It's the files with his name written on it in blood. Like, I didn't realize I'd have to go through this again.
Jim's
Nobody
words?
hurts my fake wife.
Yeah.
Jim's words? They're more than enough, wouldn't you say?
If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning.
You got it.
I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. There must be some sort of flaw in his logic, waiting for me to dig out.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you going to do?
Well, let me be very honest with you, Gumshoe. I don't think you're smart enough to kill someone, so I highly doubt it's you. What if, what I always do in court, I'm going to cross-examine him.
You're on the wrong side of the courtroom for that.
One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique.
Oh. How do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir? Buddy.
How about some other time? Because I think we understand how cross-examinations work.
Yeah.
Mr. Portsman, if you're ready.
Oh, if you don't have time, you could always just say so, sir.
It was sad.
All right, Mr. Portsman's logic. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice.
You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer.
I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest.
Uh-huh. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There's no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. Again, he doesn't have the brain cells for that. I will find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with credible evidence.
All right, rebuttal.
Booty. Anyways.
All right, so the contradiction here is pretty easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because how do you steal something and not notice the bloody letters written literally on it? So, let's see. You messed up the files to make it look like you'd committed theft instead. It's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. You know what? Let's start pressing shit. Just in case a new thing comes up. Because I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to present. I just know what the contradiction is.
Yeah.
Alright, Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead.
You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask.
What is it?
That shirt with those shoes, really? I mean, why do you call the victim Jim? When clearly his name is Buddy Faith.
Isn't it obvious? Jim is the perfect name for my companion. Jacques and Jim. Don't those two names go together like peanut butter and jelly?
No. No, they're not.
Jim isn't even close to the guy's real name.
Well, Jacques and Buddy just sounds off somehow. Besides, he was the third of a bunch of guys I decided to nickname Jim.
Oh god. You're one of those.
Just
You're
naming
like,
everyone Jim.
who names everyone like Mac or something? Hey Mac, how you doing, Mac? Anyway. He talks about the victim like he was his pet. Ew.
Further, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead.
Do you really think it was necessary to disassemble my shelves twice to do that?
That's true. Okay, then maybe his real intent was theft.
Hey, are you accusing me of stealing something from Mr. Edgeworth?
It's a possibility. Maybe your salary's been cut so much that life's getting a little too rough to handle.
I'll have you know that I eat 3 square meals a day, pal.
Oh, I'm happy for him.
Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but...
I remember
Aw.
those days. Poor thing. What an evil prosecutor you were paired up with. And what a motive, no?
Okay, I'll let you have 4 ramens, Gumshoe. Damn.
You can have 4 ramen a day.
Yeah, goddamn.
That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf.
And why would Detective Gumshoe do such a thing?
Because the body was getting in his way. He had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding.
Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters?
The body was covering it quite well, wouldn't you say? That's how he missed it. But judging by what I've seen, it doesn't take much for your detective to miss something. Damn. Shots fired.
Who do you think you are? You know nothing about me, pal.
There's a lot a person can understand about another from first impressions alone.
I can't say I disagree with him on that point.
Damn.
Why don't you say something, sir? Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't judge me. Despite his lack of attention to detail, I don't believe this detective to be the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove it with evidence.
I couldn't ask for a better setup for the game-finishing spike. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice.
Hold it!
Are you saying that those letters were intended for you?
Yep, Jim was an outstanding detective. I would expect no less from my former partner.
It looks like Mr. Portsman still doesn't understand. He has yet to figure out the true meaning behind the bloody letters.
What are you sputtering over there? Can't you just admit my logic is perfectly sound?
Ew, he heard me monologuing. This is creepy. Actually, there's a gigantic flaw in his logic. A gap so wide that even the good detective can spot it. Now, to clue Mr. Portman by presenting him some evidence.
Alright, so... Didn't notice the bloody letters.
Objection!
There we go. He was my lover. I feel everything he feels.
Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there is a serious flaw to your logic.
Bringing a bit of the courtroom into this, I see. No problem, I'm game.
I can't help but find it odd.
Excuse me?
Odd that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking. I get it. God, this guy's bad at jokes.
If you have time to laugh, then you have time to take another closer look at this. Clearly, it says Sue Gum. Do you not see it? If not, I direct your attention to the missing file.
What? That's impossible.
What's impossible, Mr. Portsman?
Nothing.
Damn, girl, you sweating up there. The files on that shelf are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines.
It's possible that they could have taken the file before committing the murder.
I think it's pretty obvious that the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name where the file should be is proof.
Yeah, I mean, the S is gone and there's only half an H.
If Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case, I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood. That was so... I'm sorry, what the fuck was that? Which means what? Oh, wait.
Which means, what exactly? What does that make this dying message?
It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene.
That's so low. I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, sir. I'm gonna get him, sir. You'll see, I'm gonna have them under arrest in no time.
Good boy. Good boy, Gumshoe. I'll give you 6 extra ramens tonight. Well, Mr. Portsman?
Brilliant! Absolutely splendid. Logic deserving of Olympic gold.
Is that what your necklace is? I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed.
Doesn't say whether that's actually Olympic gold. Um,
Oh.
a fabrication, just like practically every blood message in these games. Look, when people die, they generally don't write the name of their killer in blood. I think we just have to like come to terms with this. It's always a fabrication.
Mm-hmm.
You win some and you lose some. That's how life goes.
Glad everyone's so cheery, even though I feel more dead than alive.
But
It really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up, however.
Huh.
Oh, what is it this time? Are you still after me, pal?
Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office?
That would be me. But Mr. Edward just proved that I'm innocent, pal. Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
No stripping in my office, please.
Look at the hot shoulders. That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence.
Keep your clothes on.
No.
Then why do I sense that you still have something to say? The fuck?
Well, I was thinking, as I was taking my coat on and off, or whatever the fuck I'm doing, did you know there's one other person with a key to this office?
One other person.
Hey, you there.
yes, sir. What is it, sir?
Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me?
A lady?
The girl
In
is
my
a member.
office?
Yeah. A woman in my office? The girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness.
Security? Did you say security? No, stop it, pal. Don't.
What's wrong with him all of a sudden? Oh.
I believe she needs no introduction. I've called upon Miss Maggie Bird, a member of security. Oh, she really does have shit luck.
Mm-hmm.
You want
me to take her? Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, sir. Maggie. Uh-oh.
Miss Bird is the security guard on watch tonight.
I see. And your point is?
My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building.
What?
If you're not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe, then the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird.
How dare you? I would never sneak into someone... Oh, wrong person. How dare you? I'd never sneak into somebody's room. That's right, I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. It was me. That's right, I did it.
Okay.
Can we take this as a confession, Detective?
Well, it wasn't really me, but I definitely wasn't Maggie, pal. Buddy. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you'd have no problems with that, right?
Please refrain from flying off the handle, Detective. There's no need for such theatrics.
Listen to your boss, Detective. He understands what I'm saying here. That girl's the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason. The reason for suspicion. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message.
Leave her alone! So you're saying she used the master key?
Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say?
That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well.
That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me.
I wonder if there was anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used the master key. It seems the only way to get Mr. Portsmouth to give me more details is to press him against the wall.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Damn.
Does the prosecutor's office only have one security card on duty? I mean, maybe. It kind of seems that way. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key.
Are you sure Miss Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key?
There's only one person on staff at this time of night. And tonight, she's it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird?
That's, true, but...
Her little blue badger shirt is sending me.
But I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir.
Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, moving on. I'd hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated.
What do you mean, unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal.
But you can't really trust her not to tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time.
I should hear Miss Bird out.
Alright.
Ask for more details.
Yeah. 100%.
Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Miss Bird has to say.
That sounds like a terrible system. Why did the cards not have a roll of 2? Capitalism. They don't want to pay for it. Thank you. Didn't I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear her lies.
I'll be the judge of that. Miss Bird, if you please.
I discovered that the master key was missing around 1 a.m., sir. Of course it was.
What do you mean by missing?
Not where it was supposed to be. You idiot. As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it.
Mr. Portsman, I believe this to be an important piece of testimony, don't you?
Can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words.
I'm not lying, sir.
If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you have the master key now.
I don't quite know. It just reappeared all of a sudden, sir.
A likely story. And where's your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again.
I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that. With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it. Yeah, pal, trust me, you don't want to test just how bad her luck is.
Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive.
Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth.
But you still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office.
Her motive? Didn't we already establish that it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and at least tried the safe.
It is as Mr. Portsman says, Detective. I can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with a few facts of my own.
Her intent? From the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I'd say thievery.
Hold it!
Uh-huh. I concur that the culprit's motive appears to have been thievery. However,
Glad to hear that the great Miles Edgeworth is in agreement with little old me.
however, with regard to the investigation of the bookshelves and safe,
Hey, good thinking, asking for my opinion on the matter.
nobody asked. Would it be too much for you to allow me to complete a full sentence?
Well, make your sentences shorter. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door...
Uh-huh. I thought we had established Detective Gumshoe's innocence pretty thoroughly.
It was just a theory, one hypothesis among the many possibilities. I mean, I had my doubts about Miss Bird from the very beginning.
If that's the case, then why didn't you mention her first?
Now, don't make that face. See, there goes the truth running the other way. Let's pick up the pace and see if we can't catch up to it.
I don't think you're catching my drift.
But we are in agreement that the detective isn't the killer, right? If so, then I hope you'll understand when I say that since she's the only one who could have opened your office door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect.
Don't you think it's a bit early to be jumping to conclusions?
Are you saying there's another way to open the door other than with the master key? Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare made for someone else.
I'll have you know, I have never made a spare. So what are you insinuating?
Nothing. Guess I should have known better than to suggest that someone like you would.
Can you imagine being in a Can you imagine being in a conversation with somebody who is fiddling with their jacket this much the entire time? I would lose my shit.
I just think like the Detective Elmo that is like looking at from the corners taking pictures secretly, like, you know.
They're trying to get the perfect shot.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, this will make a nice funny animatic or something like or a storyboard, you know, like the moving storyboards like.
On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she?
Is there anyone in this district who hasn't at least heard of Detective Gumshoe?
Good point. He's practically a celebrity among us prosecutors.
Really? I never knew I was so talked about, sir.
Oh, you probably don't want to know what's being said. We're holding our collective breath, you know. For when you screw up so badly that you're literally chased off the force.
Wait, what? Is that true, Mr. Edgeworth?
Of course not. That's hogwash.
That's true. Ooh, don't scare me like that. I almost had a heart attack there.
Making it all that more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message.
By dying message, you mean the bloody letters that spell out Gumshoe.
I figured that whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame him. And just the act of choosing his name is proof enough that the two knew each other well.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and present some evidence.
I would love to. But first, we should listen a bit more and digest what he's saying. And press him for more information.
Alright, so what did we actually get here? So we have that the master key was stolen from the security office was what we got.
Huh. Edgeworth, I wagered half of the money that was supposed to be Gumshoe's salary on that bet. Don't screw it up for me, Portsman.
Well, I was wrong on that.
Oh, shit. I must object to your line of logic.
And which part do you have an objection to?
It's... yes, well... fuck.
Stay cool, Mr. Edgeworth. You're not good when you're all flustered.
The detective's right for a change.
Damn! How did it come to this? Calm down, Miles. Listen carefully and think everything through a bit more rationally.
Alright, so snuck into the room using the master key. Going for thievery. If Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. Okay, that is the problem. Because if the master key was stolen... Apparently it's not.
It would behoove you to look at this behoove. It's so funny.
I I see it, but I failed to see how this has anything to do with me.
Is that so?
You're not at the top of your game today, are you, Mr. Genius Prosecutor?
Shut up. I can't allow him to set the pace here. I must remain calm. Only by doing so I can find the fatal flaw in his reasoning.
Okay, so it's not that. She knows we're a good detective, making it all that more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. Yeah. Alright, let's try pressing a couple of these.
Are you sure Miss Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key?
Only one person on staff this time of night. She's it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird? Yeah, that's right. Wow, this does not allow me to... Give me a second. It was missing 1 a.m. Killer must have stolen it. Proof. She's got bad luck. We know that. Alright, there has got to be it. Nope, that's not it. Unread text. Nope, that's not it either. Alright. Why would she frame Gumshoe if she was the killer? I mean, that's a good question. I just don't know that I have evidence for that. Actually, maybe I do. She wouldn't know about the safe. But neither would Gumshoe. I don't know, we're gonna try it. There's like 9 different contradictions in this.
Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on stealing something?
Why not? It's the truth after all. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway.
That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. The existence of which is only privy to prosecutors. I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was part of her cunning plan.
But she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down.
I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted.
No.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Yeah, even I didn't know about the safe, pal. And that means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either.
Then are you proposing that the killer is a prosecutor?
Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable, hmm? What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now?
Curses! Why? What made you...
Well, what's with the angry face all of a sudden?
It's all my fault.
What do you mean?
It's Jim.
Elaborate.
He knew about the existence of the secret safes.
Huh? What did you just say?
We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. Who,
Uh-huh.
you know, I didn't call him by his real name. That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret saves.
Then that means.
Yeah, I know. I had only just told him, too. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim.
Now he's claiming that the victim was the thief.
And
Hello.
you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Bird.
Excuse me?
I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession.
What the? Are you still accusing Maggie of the murder?
Yeah, and no. I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim, who had probably drawn his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it?
No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Not even a security guard, sir. Plus, even if he was the thief, he wouldn't have a key to this office.
Which is
Real.
precisely why he had to steal it, wouldn't you say? It was Jim who stole the master key.
Yeah.
Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen master key to be here with us, unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him.
Mr. Portsman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief?
I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense.
Is he no honor?
Now, thank you for asking. Now then, I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man. Would you people be so kind as to see yourselves out?
You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office.
But I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. You are all suspects to varying degrees and therefore ineligible to run this show.
Listen, pal, how many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit.
Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself.
I know he's just pointing, but it looked like he was, like, stroking his arm. There.
There, little Gumshoe. Who's a good Gumshoe?
But-
You are.
But, sir...
Aw, ain't he cute? We have no choice but to accommodate his request for now.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful.
Huh. Mark my words, Mr. Portsman. We will meet again.
If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. Now, don't disappoint me, you hear? And we've hit our to be continued.
Damn.
Like right on time.
Yeah, good timing.
Excellent. All right, we will end here for tonight. So next stream is Sunday. Yeah,
Yes.
today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Anyone got any announcements? Other than
Nope.
Lemur, you're not going to be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone for the next week.
Yeah, so Lemur is piecing out on us, meaning I'm probably going to do quite a few of those streams solo. So I don't know. Come hang out with me. Maybe I'll get lonely. I don't know. Mana, you got anything you want to announce?
Not of today, no.
All
Not
right.
today.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for hanging out. And see you again soon.
Bye
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.